Culture is not trivial. It's not decorative. It's not the feathers we wear, the songs we sing. It's not the prayers we utter. Ultimately, in every part of the world, culture is about a body of moral and ethical values that every culture places around every human being to keep at bay the barbaric heart that history so sadly teaches us lies beneath the surface of every human being. It is culture that allows us to make sense out of sensation, find order and meaning in a universe that may not have it, to do, as Lincoln always said, to seek the better angels of our nature. And if you want to know what happens when culture is lost, and whether by coercion or volition, the individual turns his back on tradition, often to aspire to a level of affluence that simply lands him on the bottom rung of an economic ladder that goes nowhere, you simply have to look at the seas of disaffection and alienation that create these crises around the world. Culture is not trivial. It is the glue of civilization. And increasingly, the nation states are really realizing that diversity doesn't threaten in their identity, it enriches it if they're prepared to accept diversity. And no country's made greater strides than our own. When I was a kid growing up, the Inuit people were second-class citizens, as indeed were the Haida, the Tahltan, the Haisla. Now, with the creation of Nunavut, we've created an entire new dream that has inspired not only our own country, but all peoples of the world. Now, when the British first reached the Arctic, they took the Inuit to be savages. The Inuit took the British to be gods. Both were wrong. One did more to honor the human race. And what the British failed to understand was that there was no better measure of genius than the ability to survive in a harsh environment on a technology that was limited to what you could carve from bone and stone and what you could forge from the cold. The Inuit didn't fear the cold. They took advantage of it. The runners of their sleds were originally made of fish, 3 Arctic char in a row wrapped in the skin of a caribou hide. The Inuit didn't fear the cold. They took advantage of it.